Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday the 21st and I hope you're well. I had to think about that again then because it feels like the weekend's upon us already and we've only just had it, haven't we? I suppose it's just because we're not going to work and things, but yeah, it does feel like a weekend's coming. Right, so I'm hoping I hope everybody saw my thing about the chakras yesterday. Really good little bit of information about keeping grounded, because when things like this are going on, it's going to knock us out and knock us out. So every time we get them rebalanced, we are likely to be getting knocked off balance again with all our chakras. So it's very important that we look after ourselves and look into things and find out how we can mentally and physically help ourselves through this time. So any questions, do let me know and I will answer them as best I can for you guys. The other thing is I've noticed there has been another energy shift, which is amazing because I didn't realise that was coming, and I have been a little bit off tilt for a couple of days, as in I've been fine, but I've just felt a little bit more off balance, and usually that's when there's going to be a new moon, full moon, an energy shift. We've got a new moon coming, so things are a little bit up in the air. Unfortunately, things never change because we're always having these energy shifts. But yeah, it's so hard sometimes to recognise the reason we're reacting about things and the reason why we're doing things can be an influence on the energies around us. So we also have to bear that in mind when we're feeling a little bit off ourselves. So yeah, let's do a reading. Let's see what we've got for today, guys. So what is the message for everybody today? What are we needing to hear? What are we needing to hear today? Well, I'm going to use these for a while, so that's nice. Nice. I might actually do some more of them chakra posts, actually. That'd be a nice idea because we have got plenty of them that are going to be out of focus at the moment. Right, what do we need to know for today? I do hope everyone's okay. Ooh, we nearly got it. I do love these cards, they're so beautiful. I'm so glad I stuck with them because I was really, when I first got them, I'm like, oh no, they stick together and they come out in millions, and they've sorted themselves out. Once they've had our oily hands all over them, they do sort out, don't they? Is he coming? No, it's not coming. What is the clear message for today, guys? What do we need to know for today? That's a lot of cards. Right, let's have a look. We might as well take them because we could be here all day otherwise. Right, let's go. Let's see what I get from these cards. I'm feeling a little bit like this is in relationships, partnerships, friendships, things like that. There's this real feeling here of once again, not everybody's sat around the fire. Can you see this fire here on this here? This card here is showing me that somebody is feeling alone or out in the dark. And if you can see up there, that picture there of I think it's a mammoth, but anyway, it's just on its own and the light is shining. But actually in the background, when you start to look at it closely, there's a lot of people around this mammoth. So actually, even though this person is feeling alone and a little bit insecure, there is other people around. It's just not being seen. The thing is sometimes we don't always see our blessings. Look at this beautiful bird sat on them gorgeous flowers. And that lovely running water in the background. It's just teetering down there. Now, hey, got a full moon there. It's funny I mentioned the moon, isn't it? It's funny that we've had all them bits of bobs going on in the sky as well, because just look at the markings on this card. Now, the one thing that this is showing for me is that I think from this full moon, there's been a lot of things revealed, a lot of secrets to be told, or a lot of secrets that have come out in the open. We've seen a few truths, and we've had the sky illuminated, as I could put it, but that is obviously me, meaning our life has been illuminated. Things that are going on around us have been illuminated. But maybe this is why we're feeling a little bit like we're out in the dark, we're out in the cold, we're on our own. Maybe it's made us feel a little bit like that. But I've got to say that I do think that some of this is due to, look, alone again. But there is a door there. There's a door for you to go through. There's a door for you to go through and see who is at the other side. Awaiting you when you come out of this darkness. Awaiting you when you come out of this hole that you're making for yourself. I do, when I say that, that sounds really negative. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know, some of this will be mindset. Some of this will be, because that's where the blessings come in. The blessings are coming in to say, hello, you're not on your own. There's actually, you know, you may feel like this person, but in the background there are other people around. Please do look out at your blessings of what you have. For other people, there will have been some truths come out. Now, these truths can either be ignored, moved on from. You can choose to stay alone. You can choose to move on, or you can choose to use all these little stepping stones here and talk about the situation and move that situation on. It doesn't have to be that complicated. It's like from these truths that are coming out, there's like this massive complications, and from me it's showing that there isn't. It looks like a massive complications when you look at it on there, but when I look at it face on, it's actually quite neatly, those things are quite neatly done, and there's probably some kind of code within that I don't actually understand, but that's what I'm getting through, so I'm sure that will be good for other people. The other thing that I want to say is that if we aren't flexible, if we don't open up and see our blessings and the people that are around us, we will be on our own, won't we? Because that's what we're choosing to do. We're choosing to keep ourselves out in the cold. We're choosing not to go to the light and move forward. So yeah, I do think there's been a massive shift with this, not with this energy shift that I put on my Facebook yesterday, but I do mean with the new moon. It has illuminated a lot of things for us. It's illuminated a lot about ourselves, I think, rather than other people's. Then I say about truths, it doesn't have to be about other people. It could be truths about ourselves that are coming out. Now, are we flexible and willing to work through these things, or are we going to keep these things under wraps? Keep these things under the darkness here and sit on our own and ponder about it? Are we going to choose to look at the blessings out of everything? You know, if we've had to leave things behind, there's always a blessing and a reason for that. If we're choosing to do that and we're not choosing to be open and to find out what the situation is all about, then that's a blessing too in its own way, because we are choosing that, which means that is our blessing. So I hope this makes sense to a few of you out there. Probably a bit of a garbled message, but I'm sure that will come through to some of you. Just try to make sure that there's nothing else. I am seeing, I love it when they send me hearts, they send me love hearts to pass on to you. So they're for you guys, they're from spirit, they're from your loved ones. They are praying and watching over you, or whoever is praying, they are watching over you, should I say, because they are showing me the prayer and they are showing me the love heart. So they're for you guys. So have a wonderful day. Please do like, share and subscribe. Any questions at all, just give us a bell. A little message. I'll put a little message underneath the YouTube video. I can answer on there as well. So take care, guys. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.